Chelsea and Man City. But a great midweek of football for them, with Arsenal and Chelsea drawing.
Obviously a blow that they lost Aguero. We believe a hamstring injury that could take, well, will take time depending on the severity of it.
Depends how bad it is, Richard. Yeah. But he's got big muscles. David talked about it earlier. He said he's got such huge muscles, you know, everywhere he goes, and everything's power packed. And when you're like that, if you get a little tweak, it can take some time to clear up. So that would be a worry. But they have an abundance of front men, so don't feel too sorry for them. Jovetic, Dzeko, Negredo. You know, don't feel too sorry for them that they're going to be left short. But he will be missed.
There he is on the far side on the halfway line.
Yeah,
he's pulled up there.
Yeah. And I think that players, you pretty much know, particularly a hamstring, if you've tweaked it, you know, if it's snapped, then he's going to be a long time. That's an absolute certainty.
The thing is, the body's a strange thing. You do compensate.
Yeah, you do.
He's had that calf injury, especially if it might have gone into his calf might have gone into contraction. So you think you're running okay, your stride pattern's okay, but when you have to sprint, there's no way you can stop sprinting. And bang!
Even if it was his right calf.
He was holding his
no, I mean
the opposite side of his body.
The previous injury, I'm just thinking, you know, you're talking about protecting it.
It normally goes the other side, doesn't it?
If it was his left calf, then it's his right hamstring, I would say.
We await further news. Here's one of the two significant incidents tonight that Glenn was making reference to. He said he got away with one at Newcastle. Have they there? Or were the officials right?
At 1-0, two big decisions went City's way. This one, and of course the penalty, the sending off. I mean, I just think with the linesman's looking in from, Richard, he's looking in at a white shirt, and that's Michael Dawson's. Now, it may be that he sees Adebayor go and go for a header and miss it, but it's a real difficult one if you're looking from the side. Look, you see what says here now. Now they're talking about. No, I think he's offside. I think even Dawson could be offside. They're saying about Zabaleta being pushed in there, but I think Zabaleta comes in late.
Have a look at that again from the original angle, and keep your eye on the linesman. See when it was that he put his flag up. I had my eyes on him there.
As soon as Dawson plays it in,
he waits until Dawson touches it.
Absolutely.
Yes. So
he has to.
It wasn't because Adebayor was in there.
No, I think he's given the decision on Dawson, not Adebayor. But Adebayor is offside. He's intent to try and head the ball.
Watch him.
Yeah, but look, Adebayor is intending to head the ball in front of the goalkeeper, and I think he's giving it for Dawson. But to be honest, that you've got to give Adebayor offside.
But if he's giving it for Dawson, is he right?
Well, no, he's right.
I think he's right as well. I think it's impossible for the official at that side of the pitch to see, even if Zabaleta was pushed back in, you could see he probably was, but he's looking through Dawson and Adebayor before he can even see Zabaleta. Now, if I'm stood here trying to look through you two, I couldn't see who was at the other end.
Scott Ledger, that linesman on the far side tonight, who made another big decision just after half-time. Referee didn't give this, Andre Mariner, did he?
No, he didn't. Andre Mariner's turning away. He's turning away. Now, I want to know, we're going to freeze this on the point of impact there. Now, has Mariner got a good view of that? Yes, he has. Who's closer? In my opinion, probably just Andre Mariner, the referee. And he's looking at it. You watch his body shape as it move on. He turns away, the referee. Now keep your eye on the linesman. Nothing yet, nothing yet, nothing yet. Then he decides, it's going up. Now look at the referee, he's almost turned away. Now as soon as the linesman does that, Richard, he gives the referee nowhere to go, in my opinion. He has to give the penalty, and he has to send off Danny Rose.
I'm not so sure he was going to send him off. I think
he wasn't going to give a penalty.
Look at the professionalism of Man City you've got round him. They're not only just saying, well, we'll have the penalty. No, we want the sending off as well. Yeah. But it's interesting, Andy, from this angle, from what the linesman's seeing, he's got a better view of actually him playing the ball. Rose, to be fair to him, actually takes the ball. Now, suddenly, if a linesman sees that from that angle, 9 times out of 10, a linesman would have not given a penalty because he's seeing it easy. I just don't know whether he goes through Dzeko to get to the ball is the only thing I would say. And you know, I think it's debatable. We talked about it during the game. And I'm saying it's unlucky. It's a big decision. You don't want the linesman giving that decision against you in a game as tight as theirs was tonight. It's cost you a penalty and the game, and you've got a player sent off. So there's nowhere to go when you play City if that happens. So they were really unfortunate, I felt. No hitting it over the bar this time, no. He just makes that little check, doesn't he? He just does a little check just to see where the keeper's going, and he puts it another way. You know, we spoke a lot this week about, you know, pre-match about the penalties going over the top, but that was no chance. He was so cool and calm and just waiting for that keeper to make his move, and I'll put it in the other.
And the floodgates were open then, weren't they?
Yeah, it was difficult with Tottenham then. You know, I'm surprised they brought Norton on for Rose just to, you know, keep a back four. I think Tim Sherwood might have thought about doing something different, putting a back three in, putting two up front, and going for trying to get something, because they did get a goal. But you know, they were on a hiding to nothing once they was, you know, cut apart.
Dzeko gets his usual goal, it seems, against Tottenham.
Yeah.
Silva a little unlucky. I think he might have scored, but no.
6 in 6 against Spurs, more than any other team, Edin Dzeko.
He likes it. I mean, he has enough shots second half, Edin Dzeko. I mean, one of these days, one of his players is going to be very unhappy with him. And he does like a shot, the boy. I have to say that for him.
It might be 6 goals out of 66 shots.
Yeah, absolutely.
But no, I mean, you've got to give him credit. He concentrates really well to stay over the ball here.
Yeah.
Good volley, just side foots it in. But you know, it was a tough time for Tottenham. They rallied a little bit, but for me, when you're down to 10 men against a team like that at home, the crowd were up once Tottenham scored. I think maybe you go into something different. Back three, put two up front, and take a bit of a gamble. You know, they get themselves back in the game here from a set play, and City will be disappointed they've not kept a clean sheet. Capuy had just come on, but no. It was at this stage, if Tottenham were going to get anything out of it, I think you throw caution to the wind, Andy, don't you? Because you're going to get beat 5 anyway.
You are.
So you might as well go out.
The crowd were up for it at this point, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were. And for 10 minutes after this, 5 or 10 minutes after this, Tottenham got on the front foot. The pace, there was a pace about the game, but then, you know, again, you know, when things are going for you, things are going for you.
Yeah.
You know, Jovetic, we've not seen hardly anything of the kid since he came in from Italy this summer, and he gets a chance because, you know, little injuries that they've got. Listen, he does okay. He opens it up for himself rather too easily. If you're a England fullback, he lets him in here a little too easily for me, and gets a little bit of good fortune with a deflection. But
I think the fortune is it's going
straight down Lloris's neck.
Yeah, Lloris saves that. That deflection doesn't happen. They've had a bit of fortune, as Andy says, on the night with decisions and things like that happening. But you know, the first 30 minutes for me was when the game was really set up.
Yeah.
That's where I saw the City, how good they are. They were, you know, leagues above Tottenham.
Was that Dzeko having another shot? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was.
Statistics, as we know, Andy, can sometimes be deceptive. What does this tell us about Tottenham, Glenn? Played 5 against the top 4 teams, lost 4, drawn 1, scored 2, conceded 18. Admittedly, 11 of them against Manchester City, of course. But
that's true. A 6 and 6 and a 5. That's a big.
So is that a deceptive stat?
And they're not the only team.